So I have an idea on how to grow the hobby, specifically get young people interested. Both my own story, so many people I've met, and so many interviews of different people in the hobby, they all kind of start in the same way. There's something magical about the ages of 8 to 12. I have four kids. The youngest is now 10, the oldest is 15. They're all girls, and I've desperately tried to get them interested in coins, and unfortunately, no luck. Uh, but I've noticed a general story in that kids in the ages of 8 to 12, especially 8 to 10, if they get something that is very different, they take a lot of interest. And we all seem to share a story of coin collecting. And for me, it was digging through old penny box in my grandma's back room. And I remember vividly Indian cents, just seeing them and just being so fascinated. This idea that, man, this coin is like 120 years old. It's something I've never seen before. Or this coin has an Indian's head and a buffalo on the back. How cool is that? And what I realized is these coins are actually quite cheap. Like an Indian cent like this, I bought it off this lot of 100 for $1.50 a coin. And buffalo nickels with a date trade for 10 to 20 cents, I think. I got 100 of them for like $60. I guess it was about 60 cents a coin. And over the course of my days, I waste a dollar like it's nothing anymore. So if I can make a positive impact on a young kid, give them a new interest, I absolutely am going to. Now, of course, where can you find 10-year-olds? That isn't creepy. And a lot of my kids have friends. So I'm going to start by giving them coins. Hopefully, my theory is if I got 200 collective coins here, if I could spark maybe a handful of kids to suddenly love coin collecting, that would be amazing and worth the investment in these. So start with my daughter's friends, especially if they have little brothers and stuff like that. Right or wrong, boys tend to like this hobby more than girls. So I'll start there. Also, when I walk my kids to the bus each morning, there's a lot of boys there. I thought about just randomly leaving certain pennies or nickels on the ground for them to find, because I feel like that'd be a more organic excitement, is kind of subtly dropping these things. And there's a couple local playgrounds that the kids like hanging out at. So during the workday, I might go over there and plant some of these for kids to find. And if I can somehow get into my kids' school and do like a show and tell, there's a career day coming up that I might go talk there and bring some buffalo nickels to hand out to everyone. So if you guys have any ideas, definitely leave them in the comments below. But I'm going to try this out. And the one thing with this is you don't necessarily get to see the result or the reaction of it. You just hope that somebody finds one of these and you spark an interest and a love for numismatics that grows throughout their entire life. But yeah, thought I would share. And if you guys feel so inclined to do the same, I feel like we can really spread this hobby on a fairly low budget, especially if you're looking at the buffalo nickels. Those are fairly cheap and they're just cool to find. So that's all. Take care.